What's up, guys? It's Meon. I am back with another video. First and foremost, I have not done a diecast review in quite some time. But that's what this video is going to be. And I have 6 different diecast reviews to do. But before I get into that, please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you to the new subscribers I picked up over the last couple of days. I'm still pushing to try to get to 800 by WrestleMania. I'm about 18 away as of this recording. And I'm recording this on Tuesday the 28th of March. So obviously that can change. Again, I have 6 diecast reviews to do, so a couple of them will probably go up tonight. A couple more will go up tomorrow after I finish uploading all the remainder of the Blitzkrieg Pro content that I have to upload. And then the other 2, or however many, will probably go up on like Thursday or something. Along with WrestleMania predictions, WrestleMania Road to Revenge. Those will be going up later in the week. So again, thank you to everybody who's joined me along for this ride. It ain't stopping anytime soon, obviously. I've got more me introing wrestlers shorts. There we go. Coming up in the future. Check those out. I might have to make a playlist for those. But all in all, thank you to everybody who's subscribed. Thank you to everybody who's stayed subscribed for a long time. And hopefully we can hit 800 by WrestleMania. I mean, we only got a handful of days left, but I would really appreciate it. So with that being said, let's get into the first of these 6 reviews. And we're going to start things off with Corey LaJoie and this number 7 Circle B Diecast car. I will get into the other sponsor, the logo and whatnot on the car momentarily once I get it out of the box. So why don't we go ahead and do that real quick. I hope you all are doing well, of course. Get that out of there. As it rolls. So there's the diecast out of the box. Now, on the back side, here on the back side, it says the Meosho Wildcats. I want to say this is either like a lower division college or high school of some sort. Probably with some professional sports teams on it, or not professional, it's collegiate. You know what I mean. You know what I meant. I don't remember when he ran this. Let me know in the comments if you remember. But this is a pretty neat diecast, and you know me, I like getting the smaller team diecast made. And this is, in Circuit Diecast, they're a big part of that. Obviously, there's been a lot of discussion about diecast, getting them pre-ordered, MOQ stuff, getting DNP, all this other stuff. With Lionel's quality, I get it, but you got to do what you got to do. In fact, of the 6 diecast reviews, you can make an argument that like almost all of them are, if not all of them, technically speaking, are like smaller team diecast, or diecast that you probably wouldn't necessarily expect to get made most of the time. So that's pretty cool as well. But with that being said, Corey LaJoie. Now, by the way, yeah, the front windshield is loose. Don't like that, of course. But Corey LaJoie. Now, Corey LaJoie, how should I put this? He's kind of underrated to me in a way, and I think he's a bit underrated to other people as well. It seems like lately people have been having this discussion of, if Corey LaJoie was able to get into a better car, with better equipment and all this other stuff, he could do better. We've seen him at a few races here and there last year, and a little bit more this, to start off this season, where Corey LaJoie has he's shown some of that talent. I mean, last year, with the reconfiguration of Atlanta, which has been talked about to death, but one of the things that came out of it was he had a shot to win in both races. I mean, hell, you go all the way back. I mean, it was either last year or the year before in the Daytona summer race, or it might have been both years actually. He had a shot to win near the end. But last year at Atlanta, he came up just short of winning in one race, and in the other one, he was up near the front and got wrecked late, if memory serves me correctly. And he, I believe, got a top 10, if not top 5 finish at Atlanta, not this past weekend, but I believe the weekend prior. So or something like that. So for Corey LaJoie, I mean, you look at where he's at right now in points, and I get that it's kind of skewed because of the Hendrick penalties, which we should be hearing result to that soon from their appeal, and stuff like that. But he's, relatively speaking, he's higher up in points than you would normally expect him to be. I think he's in the top 20. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the last time I checked, he might be near the top 16. He might be right below a playoff spot, which is insane because this is Corey LaJoie we're talking about. Um, and it would be pretty insane if he managed to pull a win off. Again, he's come close a couple of times in recent years. Do I expect him to win? No. Do I want to see him win? I mean, it would be pretty cool. It'd be his first career win, I think, in the top 3 series of NASCAR. And that's not to say that he hasn't won before. If you've ever seen Slapshoes' video on wanting Bowman Gray on the NASCAR Cup schedule from a couple of years ago, of course, he had a line in that video that I made as my senior quote in high school, which was, just still cool to this day, at least to me. But in the race that Slap talked about, Corey actually won that particular race at Bowman Gray in the K&N series. So that's pretty cool right there. So, we'll just see what happens for Corey the rest of the season. I wouldn't necessarily expect him to make the playoffs this year unless he wins. I think some of this early relative success could probably end up tapering off at some point. He might fall a little bit for back in the points, probably back into the 20s, maybe even low 20s at that. But at the same time, I think that if the team, he runs for Spire Motorsports, if the team continues to be committed with him, and if the equipment can continue to get better, I'm not saying that he'll be like a championship contender, but he could be an upset pick to win. And hell, I don't know how many people had Ricky Stenhouse Jr. winning the Daytona 500 this year. I didn't have him winning this year, and he did. That's insane. So who knows? We'll see. But with all of that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for all the upcoming content I've got coming out this week and in the future. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Also, make sure to have post notifications turned on as well. I will catch you all next time. Peace.